All right. Losing a teammate, both military and civilian world, happens. How do you assist and promote healing and growth within a team that has lost a pivotal member? What do you do when the emotional toll leaves your guys unfocused and is creating unacceptable risks? Yeah, I've talked about this before, and I think obviously this can happen. This part of life is death, and people are going to die, and obviously we're all going to deal with it. They're all going to face it at some time. In a work environment, how do you deal with it? One of the things that I always say is get back to work, right? Yes, you're going to mourn. Yes, you're going to have your memorial services, and then you got to get back to work. And I think if you give them too much time off, if you let them sit around, they're going to get unfocused. They're going to start thinking about, they're going to start thinking about things that are not good to think about, because we want to mourn. We want to we want to remember, but at the same time, and I say this all the time, we don't want to dwell. You don't want to dwell in the past. You want to remember, but don't dwell. So I say, get back to work. Going back to what we talked about earlier, find out what your next mission is going to be. You have more of a reason to achieve your mission because you lost someone that can no longer carry on with their mission. So for them, carry on with your mission. Go forward. Don't dwell in the past. Anybody that you lost that you cared about, what would they want you to do? Would they want you to sit around and sulk and look at the ground? No. They'd want you to get your gear, get your mind set straight, and get back after it. So that's what I recommend.
I think that's exactly right. And I think getting to work, the reason that's important is if these people, if that person died, and for the guys that we lost, like if we just gave up and walked away, that means they died in vain for nothing. And we're not going to do that. We're gonna double, or triple, quadruple down on that mission to make sure that we win, that their sacrifices weren't in vain. And I think that's helping the team understand what you're accomplishing and why they're doing what they're doing is incredibly important. And we wrote about that in Extreme Ownership and talk about it all the time. That understanding why and briefing the team and helping them understand why is critical. But focus on accomplishing that mission is what you got to do. I think the other thing too is do everything you can to take care of that person and their family. Take care of their family and help them out. And that's an obligation that never goes away, that you're always going to have, and that's extremely important. And something that's helped me through those difficult losses is by serving others and trying to look out for others. And I got to do that even more than I do.
Another thing that can help out in those dark times is a little bit of jiu-jitsu, to be quite frank with you. Next question's about jiu-jitsu again.